Look, Phoebe, I need the straight up facts. Are you seriously claiming that you're knocked up? Like, are you actually absolutely positive about this?
Oh, Warren, it's true. It's absolutely true. I'm carrying our precious baby, Warren. Can you believe it? Are you feeling as overwhelmed with joy as I am right now? I understand it might be unexpected, but remember, it's still our child. A gift to both of us.
What? This is honestly hard to wrap my head around. It feels like some crazy story from a whole other dimension or something.
What do you mean by that? Why is it so difficult to believe the fact that I'm carrying your child? It's not that far-fetched, is it?
Oh, come on. Spit it out already. Is this some sick joke you cooked up on the spot? Are you messing with me right now?
Warren, I'm a little confused. Why would you even consider the idea that I would joke about something so significant? I'm pouring my heart out here. I'm telling you the honest truth. I'm carrying our child. Please believe me.
Oh, really? Ha! You must think I'm a complete idiot, huh? You go gallivanting around, sleeping with some other dude, and now you have the audacity to come back here and claim you're pregnant? Give me a break. I bet you're just trying to manipulate me into shouldering the burden of raising your illegitimate child, aren't you? What a disgusting excuse for a woman you turned out to be.
Warren, why are you saying such hurtful things? Do you think that our child is a joke to you or something?
Oh, great. Look, genius, in case you missed the memo, I can't have kids, okay? I've already done the whole fertility testing circus, and it's crystal clear that my sperm count is laughably low. So why the hell are you dropping this bombshell on me, claiming you're pregnant? You sneaky manipulative witch? Just trying to play your little mind games, aren't you?
Wait, hold on a moment. When did you go for this test? You never mentioned it before. Did you initially try to hide it from me? Honestly, Warren, I'm feeling incredibly confused right now. I really need a thorough explanation from you about this entire situation.
Do you think I'm an idiot or something? Why the hell would I ever reveal to you that I'm infertile? I'm not stupid, you know. Obviously, I have to keep that mind-blowing truth hidden from you. Just imagine if I ever let you know that I can't have kids. Would you even consider getting engaged to me and becoming my wife? Let's be real here, you probably wouldn't, right?
Wait, so let me get this straight. You've been keeping your fertility problems a secret from me this entire time? I'm trying to process this, Warren. How could you hide such a significant secret from me? I can't believe it.
Oh, give me a break. What if I actually did hide that fact from you? Let's not forget, you cheated on me, got yourself knocked up with some random guy, and now you have the nerve to come crawling back, expecting me to take responsibility for your cursed child, right? You're nothing but a sneaky, manipulative witch.
Hold up, Warren. You've totally got the wrong idea here. Why on earth would you think I cheated on you? I haven't been seeing anyone else. The child is undeniably yours, and you've got to believe me on this. We've been together for a solid 5 years. Isn't that enough time for you to have more faith in me? I'm not the type of woman who just jumps from one guy to another. I've got my principles, you know.
Oh, yeah, sure. Like every cheater in the world would say, right? Ha ha ha. Spare me the pathetic excuses already. Just cut the crap and admit that you've cheated on me. Maybe then I'll have a tiny bit of sympathy for you.
Are you for real? How can you say that I've cheated on you when that's not even true? I'm not about to make up some ridiculous story just because you demand it. That's not how it works.
Oh, well then, let's just call off this engagement, shall we? I have zero interest in marrying a cheater like you. You're nothing but a time waster. So do me a favor and just disappear, you cheating scumbag. Thank goodness we haven't got married yet, or I'd be in some serious trouble with a deceitful person like you.
But you can't just bail on me and our kid like it's no big deal. They're your child too, and they deserve a father figure as they grow up. It's not fair to leave them hanging like that.
Oh, really? Well, how about we settle this once and for all with a prenatal paternity test? Let's see whose kid it actually is. I'm more than happy to prove you wrong.
Look, I get it. But you should know that conducting a test like that comes with risks, you know? I don't want to put our unborn child in harm's way for something unnecessary. It's just not worth it. What's the point of doing a paternity test when I know without a doubt that it's your child? We can always go for a paternity test once the little one is born, right? No need to rush things or put unnecessary stress on everyone.
Oh, please. You're so terrified of taking the test because you know damn well that the kid isn't yours. It's crystal clear. Know your place and get the hell away from me, you creep. It's absolutely repulsive how you've been sneaking around with some other guy while we were still together. And now you have the audacity to claim his child is mine. Pack your bags and get out of my house right this instant. I can't stand the sight of a cheater like you lingering around any longer.
Hello, Phoebe, my dear. Congratulations on your engagement with my son. I couldn't be happier for both of you. And thank you so much for sharing the wonderful news of your pregnancy with me. It truly means the world to me.
Hello, Esther. Thank you for reaching out. I really appreciate your concern.
I must say, it's been quite some time since you two started dating. And the recent engagement was such fantastic news. So, I'm genuinely curious. Have you given any thought to when the perfect time might be for you to get married? Please understand that I don't mean to pressure you in any way. I'm just overflowing with excitement for both of you to embrace married life and become cherished members of our family.
I'm sorry, Esther, but I have to break the news to you. There won't be a wedding after all. Warren and I have actually ended our relationship. We decided to call off our engagement and cancel all the wedding plans we had made.
Oh my goodness. What in the world? I can't believe what I'm hearing. When did all of this happen?
It's only been a few days, and I'm still reeling from the shock. When I shared the news of my pregnancy with him, he outright dismissed it. He claimed he couldn't have children and accused me of having an affair. He insisted on a prenatal paternity test, but I disagreed because I know I've done nothing wrong, and I don't want to expose my child to any unnecessary risks associated with the test. After that, he kicked me out of his apartment and threw all my stuff out the door.
What? How could my son do something so vile to the person who is carrying his child and who was supposed to be his wife? It's the behavior of a true coward, I must say. I'm deeply sorry for the way Warren has treated you. I will personally call him and ensure he apologizes to you in person.
Thank you for your concern, Esther. But there's no need for you to go through all that trouble. As I see it, Warren is dead set on cutting all ties with me and our child. So, Whether he apologizes or not wouldn't change anything. I appreciate your support, though.
Oh, Phoebe, I'm deeply sorry for how my son has treated you. Please let me know if there's anything I can do to assist you during this difficult time. Have you managed to find a new place to stay?
Well, it's all quite overwhelming for me, honestly. Warren kicked me out of his house not too long ago, and I'm currently staying at a hotel until I find a more permanent solution. I'm actively reaching out to different real estate services, trying to find a suitable rental house that can accommodate both me and my baby.
Wait, please don't tell me that you're planning to live all by yourself, Phoebe.
Well, it's a bit complicated, you see. My parents actually live abroad with my sister and her family. Even if they were here, they wouldn't be keen on me moving in with them. Our relationship isn't the greatest, to be honest. And as for my other relatives, I don't think they'd be willing to offer me a place to stay either. So I'm basically on my own. But hey, I've been handling things independently since I turned 18, so I'm confident I'll manage just fine.
Oh my goodness. You're pregnant, my dear. You shouldn't have to stress about these things. I understand that you used to live on your own before, but now you have a precious baby growing inside of you. It doesn't seem like the best idea for you to live alone while being pregnant. Listen, Phoebe, why don't you come and live with me in my sister's house instead? It may not be huge, but it has 2 bedrooms. It's fully furnished, and it offers enough comfort for both of us.
Hold up. Are you sure about this? I really don't want to be a burden, you know? Since Warren and I already broke up, we won't be in-laws anymore. I'm just worried that if I stay at your place, I might cause some trouble and inconvenience.
Phoebe, what are you even saying? I already told you that you won't be a bother to me. Plus, you know how much I adore kids, right? That's why I would absolutely love to have you and your little one living with me. Truth be told, I've been feeling quite lonely in this house all by myself. It would be fantastic if you could come and join me. Please, Phoebe, I insist.
Well, if you're really okay with it, then I guess I have no reason to turn down your offer. Thank you, Esther, for letting me and my little one stay with you. It's comforting to know that there's still someone who genuinely cares about me.
No, Phoebe. It's actually me who needs to thank you. You see, Warren hasn't exactly been the best son to me. He hardly ever visits or talks to me ever since he started working. I know he's busy, but I still hoped he would make some time for me. Yet, it's been years since I last heard from him. And honestly, I've given up hope at this point.
What? Warren hasn't contacted you for years? But whenever I saw him on the phone, he always claimed he was talking to you. Was he lying to me?
I'm sorry. I have no idea. But I can definitely confirm that Warren hasn't reached out to me in a long time. I apologize if my son lied to you about it.
Oh, don't worry, Esther. You have me and your grandchild now, and I promise we'll always have each other's backs, no matter what. From this point forward, we're a team.
Hey, Phoebe. How's it going? I know you must be absolutely devastated without me in your life. I mean, who wouldn't be, right? You're probably dying to have an awesome guy like me back in your arms. Well, tough luck, loser. Guess what? I've moved on to someone better, leaving you in the dust. You fool! So go ahead, keep hiding in some pathetic corner and cry your heart out.
May I ask who I'm speaking to?
Wow, can you drop the act already? It's me, Warren, your incredibly awesome ex-fiancé. Remember?
Warren? What's the deal with reaching out to me all of a sudden?
Oh, come on. Why are you getting all defensive? I'm just trying to check in on you. Can't I do that? I'm still your ex-fiancé, so it must count for something, right?
Wait, hold on a sec. Are you seriously trying to call yourself my ex-fiancé? Let's not forget how heartlessly you dumped me when I broke the news about being pregnant with your child. Does any of that ring a bell? And now you have the audacity to use the ex-fiancé card to talk to me? Honestly, that's the most disgusting thing I've ever heard.
Oh, big deal. It's not like it's even my kid, and you damn well know it. You didn't even have the guts to take a prenatal paternity test. So it's pretty clear you were just trying to set me up and make me raise someone else's child. But hey, let's not dwell on the past too much, because I've got some thrilling news for you. Brace yourself. I just found myself a new fiancé. Surprise, surprise!
And does that have anything to do with me?
Oh, come on. Can you at least pretend to be happy for me for once? Oh, all right, I know. I bet you're just seething with jealousy because you're still trapped in your miserable life. Am I right?
Jealous? Probably not. Anyway, congrats to you. I must say, I already feel a twinge of sympathy for the poor girl who decided to get engaged to you. Just hoping you didn't pull the same fertility trick on her like you did with me last time.
Oh, naturally, I made sure to be a sneaky little snake and kept my low sperm count a secret. But guess what? Out of the blue, she drops the bombshell that she's pregnant with my child. And of course, I did what any responsible jerk would do. I coerced her into taking a prenatal paternity test, and lo and behold, it turns out it's my kid. Can you believe it?
Oh, wow. Congrats. So it turns out you're actually capable of having kids, huh? It's pretty ironic considering how you absolutely denied that the child I'm currently carrying in my womb isn't yours.
Well, you should already know that I don't believe a thing without concrete proof, right? Don't blame me for your refusal to take that paternity test. It's on you. Oh, and here's a little fun fact for you. I just got promoted to manager of my department, and my salary skyrocketed. You see? Something I couldn't manage in all these years we were together. It's like having you around was a freaking curse on my success. But hey, with my new fiancé, it's a whole different story. Just being with her brings me all the damn luck in the world. Anyway, I'm living my life to the fullest, and everything is going so well for me, it feels unreal.
And what's the whole point of you telling me all this? Are you just trying to show off how amazingly happy your new life is?
Oh, absolutely not. I'm sharing all this with you because I genuinely want to extend an invitation to my wedding.
What? Are you out of your mind? Why on earth would you want me to be at your wedding? Don't you think it would just be awkward and embarrassing for both of us?
Well, you know, you're my ex-fiancé, and we were friends since high school, right? So I thought it would be rude not to invite you to the most important day of my life. What do you say? Please come, just for old time's sake. If you don't show up, it'll only prove how bitter and petty you truly are, which, honestly, doesn't bother me one bit.
Look, I'll think about it, okay?
That's the spirit. Looking forward to seeing you at my grand wedding. I'll send you the details of the time and venue later. I just hope you won't cower in fear like a pathetic coward and actually have the guts to confront your own history of failure.
Phoebe, dear, let's attend Warren's wedding tomorrow.
What did you just say? Why the sudden interest in attending Warren's wedding?
Well, Warren invited me. And you mentioned he invited you too, didn't you? So, what are we waiting for? Let's go and participate in his wedding ceremony together.
But are you really sure about this? Do you really want us to go to Warren's wedding? I have this gut feeling that he only invited us to show off his so-called perfect life and to make me feel more miserable.
Perfect life? That's hilarious, Phoebe.
Wait, what? What do you mean by that?
Listen, I'm telling you, all those things Warren boasts about having right now are nothing but a facade. The truth is, he's simply living in the fantasy world that his crafty new fiancé has created for him.
I'm sorry, Esther, but I still don't quite follow.
Don't you worry, dear. Just trust me on this one. I've got everything under control, and you'll be pleasantly surprised when you finally see how things turn out.
Phoebe, you better spill it right now. What the hell did you and my mom scheme up at my damn wedding? I invited you both to celebrate with us, not to stab me in the back. Do you even comprehend that my entire life and everything I've worked my ass off for just went up in flames because of you?
Well. Look who's getting a taste of their own medicine, you scumbag. That's what happens when you ditch me and our child. I can only imagine the never-ending arguments you and your precious fiancé are having right now. Am I right? Or should I say, ex-fiancé?
How dare you ruin my wedding like that, you despicable scoundrel! I swear, you will pay dearly for what you've done to me. Mark my words, you're about to experience a world of pain like you've never imagined.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's because I want to get back at you? Or perhaps it's just pure entertainment to crash your wedding and turn it into the most miserable day of your life. I guess it's a little bit of both. Anyway, you should consider yourself lucky that the wedding was a complete disaster and fell apart. Otherwise, you'd be stuck raising another man's child for the rest of your days. See how considerate I am? By exposing those juicy little secrets, your mom and I actually did you a huge favor in the end.
But wait, how did you even know that the child Kathleen is carrying isn't mine? I mean, I personally saw the paternity test results, and it clearly showed that the child was mine without a doubt. I'm not illiterate, you know. I can read perfectly fine and understand what's written on a piece of paper.
Oh, did you not get the memo from your mom? Kathleen, your ex-fiancé, is having an affair with a geneticist. That's how they managed to pull off those fake documents, like the paternity test results, with such ease. Basically, they've completely fooled you. And, to top it off, this geneticist is already married but too chicken to end things with his wife and commit to his mistress. So they came up with this wild plan to target a naive and gullible person who would willingly take on the responsibility of raising their child. And guess what? You fit the bill perfectly.
Whoa, hold up. This is straight up insane. So you're telling me I've been played this entire time? The kid Kathleen's carrying isn't even mine, and my dream wedding turned into an absolute disaster. And to top it all off, you had the audacity to crash my wedding and start demanding child support and emotional damages for being abandoned by me? Seriously, what were you thinking? Do you have any idea that all my friends, co-workers, and even my boss were there? You completely wrecked my entire life. You know that? You crazy woman!
Oh, come on. It wasn't all that terrible when you really think about it, huh? I mean, your wedding was already a train wreck. So what harm could there be in me exposing your wicked true nature to everyone around you, right?
Phoebe, you're an absolute monster. Look at what you've done. Now everyone is turning against me, leaving me high and dry. My phone is blowing up with non-stop criticism and insults. How the hell am I supposed to face them now? I'm beyond embarrassed because of you.
Well, that's on you to sort out. Remember, you're the one who dumped me and our kid, right? You made this whole mess, so it's your job to handle it.
But how in the world did you find out about Kathleen's cheating and everything? Did you hire a private detective to spy on both me and Kathleen? You disgust me, you creepy woman. I'm telling you right now, I'm taking legal action against you for invading my privacy. You better believe you won't get away with it.
Oh, please, spare me the drama. I simply don't have the time for such ridiculous nonsense. Here's a little nugget of truth for you. Your mom just happens to work at the same hospital as Kathleen's lover. And guess what? She witnessed them getting cozy together on numerous occasions. Oh, you want proof? I could easily show you the pictures, but I highly doubt your feeble little heart could handle it. You know, it's just too hilarious.
Wait, hold up. Are you telling me that it was actually my own mom who discovered all this? Seriously?
Oh, and guess what? It was actually your mom who came up with the brilliant plan of crashing your wedding ceremony. Can you believe it? Talk about a surprise.
Unbelievable! I can't wrap my head around this. How dare she take your side and betray me like that, when I'm her own flesh and blood, her own son? How could she play me like that? It's absolutely nonsensical.
Oh, so now you have the audacity to claim that you're Esther's son? Let's get real here. You've been neglecting her for ages, not even bothering to pick up the phone and give her a call once in a while. And guess what? You lied to me about contacting your mom, when in reality, you were sneaking around on the phone with your little mistress, Kathleen. Am I hitting the nail on the head with that?
Well, here's the thing. I can explain, okay? I was just, keeping my options open. It's all about having backup plans, you know?
You know what? I honestly couldn't care less about your explanations. I know you're just going to spin more lies anyway. So do me a favor and keep all those filthy lies to yourself, okay? By the way, I've got better things to do now. I'm off to celebrate my victory with Esther. Trust me, we're gonna have a blast today. Ciao, Warren. Next time we meet, it'll be in court.
Wait, you can't just walk away from me like this. I'm your ex-fiancé, the father of our child, remember? Please, I'm begging you, give me one more chance to make things right. I promise I'll treat you and our child better than ever before. Phoebe, are you there? Please, just pick up the phone. Please!
In the end, Warren's dream wedding had to be cancelled, and he ended up shouldering all the cancellation fees. Devastated by Kathleen's betrayal, Warren was filled with rage and tried to cut her out of his life. However, Kathleen wasn't the type to give up easily without a fight. Abandoned by her lover, she decided to stick with Warren and make him responsible for their child. Kathleen forcefully entered Warren's house, and no matter what he did, she refused to leave. Eventually, Warren had no choice but to allow Kathleen to stay in his home. Their lives became filled with stress and constant arguments as Kathleen relied solely on Warren's income and treated him like her personal servant. To make matters worse, Warren found no solace in his colleagues either. Once his true colors and the way he treated me were exposed, Warren became an outcast in the company. The office gossiped about him and excluded him from everything happening around them. Despite the unpleasant environment, Warren couldn't leave his job due to the daily expenses and Kathleen's excessive spending habits. As for me and Esther, we are genuinely enjoying our lives. Each passing day is filled with love and laughter. Esther has proven to be an incredible grandmother to my child, and we take care of each other as if we were mother and daughter by blood. Although my marriage with Warren didn't turn out as planned, I still feel grateful to have two important people in my life: Esther and my daughter, Ava.